Hello, Audio Marks coming to you from the Smackdown Public Library. Welcome to the Marks for Life podcast with your hosts, Jimmy and CJ, two casuals turned Marks wrestling fans to give you a direct line to all things in the squared circle. Enter the ring at your own risk. We pull no punches, we hit hard, and we will slam you with all the info you need to know. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Because
it's Rusev Day.
welcome to another week's edition of Marks for Life podcast. I am one of your hosts, CJ.
And I'm the other one, Jimmy.
And we are in a new podcasting room, courtesy of the Smackdown Public Library, with an echo. Woo! All right, I have no other idea of when I'm going to use it. I will find a way to use it, but this is awesome. We got, echoes on here. We got a bright room, a small stage. What else do we got? We got a pandalay. I don't know what a pandalay is. It might be a panda. I don't know. But we're going to figure this out. We will throw, a sound effect a week at you guys. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. Don't stop me, Jimmy.
I'm not going to stop you.
You can't stop me even if you tried.
We'll see about that. But anyway, what a week, man.
Yeah. What kind of week? I don't know. How was your week? Question mark?
It's just crazy but school. But I tried out a new restaurant today, actually before we came in today to do the podcast, called Pizza Rev. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
What the hell's a Pizza Rev?
It's basically, think Chipotle, but pizza. It's
I don't know how to feel about that.
It's surprisingly, it's really good.
Where is this?
There's two locations that my friend told me about. There's one in Hot Pug and one in Deer Park.
All right, I'll have to check them out.
It's really good.
Okay.
You get your own little pizza. Imagine getting, a more not processed version of your own Domino's or Pizza Hut pizza. And you see it being made in front of your eyes. You get to put on whatever toppings you want. It's literally like a Subway, Chipotle, Moe's kind of deal, but with pizza.
All right, I could be down for that. Yeah. I've been working. I hate customer service jobs. The public sucks. Yeah, public. You heard me. Be nice to your 7-Eleven workers.
Or, you
bastards.
know what? Or, you could, be better at your job.
I am good.
You sure
they
about
just suck.
You sure about that? Because it sounds like you could be.
Do it. Fire me.
Anyway.
Do it!
Anyway, we got a lot to break down this week, and we also have a very fun episode. We don't have Joe this week, so it's a little sad.
Joe's work schedule is very weird. He wants to come, but work is all we're going to schedule you for 2:30 to 8 o'clock today. Who does that? Who put you on in the morning till 4, and then, let's do 2:30 to 8. Whoop-de-doo.
Regardless of that, we are sad that Joe's going to be missing out on both this new podcast room and also this episode, because we're going to be talking about, how would you describe it again?
So the Elimination Chamber has had a huge, gory history dating to 2002. What we're going to be doing is not only we're going to be looking at the stars of the Elimination Chamber over the past couple of years, we're also going to be looking at our favorite chamber matches, maybe new concepts for the Elimination Chamber, what we'd like to see the chamber used for, so on and so forth. Because all of my ideas involve WrestleMania, and we're postponing those until WrestleMania season.
Well, technically it is WrestleMania season. It's just, it's not WrestleMania.
It's not
time to fully talk about all the cool stuff about WrestleMania until, late March.
I have so many good ideas.
Anyway, let's kick off with our top 10 for this week. We have a new Hall of Fame person to be inducted.
Yes, and her name is Ivory, a 3-time WWE Women's Champion, the leader of the Right to Censor group, and, fun fact, she was part of the original Glow.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. I should have done more research on Ivory, but that's really cool.
Yeah, apparently that she was one of the original people to start Glow and stuff, and to see her do that, to see her in Right to Censor, I fucking hated the bitch in Right to Censor. I'm like, no, don't censor it. I want to fucking curse. I want to see tits.
I mean, What, it was like early 2000s with Right to Censor?
No, well, it was like late 90s.
Latest 90s to early 2000s. Were you watching wrestling at the time?
No, but when I go back and I watch it, I'm like, don't tell me what I can't watch. Don't tell me. I was also like a 15-year-old kid, and everyone knows what 15-year-old boys think about.
I mean, of course. I probably felt the same way. But,
maybe.
Maybe?
I don't know. I don't know, man. You're on the Catholic side. I don't know what
Not Catholic, it's Protestant. It's different.
I don't know anymore.
Anyway, steering away from any religious talk, do you feel Ivory actually deserves to be in the Hall of Fame?
Looking back, originally no, but doing the history behind it, the fact that she did the Glow Wrestling promotion, she is a former 3-time women's champion. Two-time women's champion. 3 times, yeah. Okay, yeah. 2 times before Right to Censor, won it a 3rd time at Right to Censor. And she's a fairly good wrestler, you know.
I think the promo package that WWE did was very interesting. Because they started off with the Glow stuff and like her introduction to WWE, then Right to Censor. And then they ended it with China. And like now they're more likely acknowledging China's involvement in the women's era during that time in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Well, now she's dead and can't say anything different.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know, but I mean, what, 2-3 years ago we had that Stone Cold podcast where Triple H was like, oh, I don't want my girls, Google searching China and seeing what she, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but now they're going to Google search and they'll find death in Hall of Fame. I'm being completely honest.
No, you're right. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just,
But, like, also looking at this, Ivory's done very well for herself after the wrestling career, after she's retired. She's opened up animal shelters. She's helped with the victims of Hurricane Katrina. She's done very well for herself. So it's kind of cool. Do I think she deserves it over other women? I'm trying to think of other women that really deserve to be in the Hall of Fame right now.
Well, that's also another thing, like, I kind of wanted to ask. Are there any more women that we could? And I hate saying that because that really sounds sexist, but I mean, you also have to think of how many women actually kind of deserve to be in it and how many women they have been in that, like, real light. Because I feel like the most important women that we needed to put in there, besides China, because she's the only other one that needs to be in there.
Yeah.
Lita, Trish. I'm going to say Beth.
Terry Runnels did deserve it at the time.
Terry Reynolds.
Sonny. No, Terry Runnels, not Terry Runnels. Sonny. Sonny did deserve it, not Terry Runnels.
I mean, she doesn't. I don't think she deserves it now, but yeah.
A lot of people don't deserve it now.
I mean, yeah,
it's
but
for a payday.
But you're right. Sonny did deserve it at the time. May Young.
Yes,
is
Mae Young's a Hall of Famer.
Fabulous Moolah.
Also a Hall of Famer. Alundra Blaze is a Hall of Famer.
Yep, she deserves it.
Jacqueline's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but
Jacqueline.
Okay,
she's a fucking boss.
All right.
The only one I could think of would be Mickey.
Mickey
right. James. That can be the only other Hall of Famer women on the women's side to deserve it as of right now. I can't really think of everyone else. Miss Elizabeth's a Hall of Famer. Sensational Sherry's a Hall of Famer. I can't. It's hard.
Because a lot of like the really important women are already in it, and you kind of can't put. Because I'm not gonna imagine Victoria being in the Hall of Fame next year. Like that's not gonna happen.
No.
Like I'm sorry, I liked Victoria and Tara.
The only one is Cyndi Lauper. I can imagine her going into the Hall of Fame because
she technically could go in the celebrity wing.
Exactly.
So that still technically hasn't been said yet. So
Yeah, but not all of them have a celebrity. I don't think there was any celebrity wing last year. 33? Was there anyone for 33?
God, I don't know. We have to look Google.
I can't think of anyone.
But I think there really isn't really that many.
Maybe Molly
left.
Holly.
I mean,
Molly Holly's cool.
She's cool, but like, honestly, does she deserve it though?
She has an underrated career. Her, Michelle McCool.
Yeah. Okay.
They were both underrated careers.
I'll agree with that. Yeah.
She is one of the only 3 women to have held the Hardcore Championship. Molly Holly.
All right. Okay.
She also beat the piss out of Crash Holly, which is fun. But yeah, congratulations to Ivory. I do think she is someone who deserves it. China also deserves it, but definitely Ivory should be mentioned. Because she was an actual wrestler too. During that time, you had people like Sable and stuff.
Yeah, like I'm not imagining Sable anytime being in the Hall of Fame either.
She's only gonna be in there for her tits.
Yeah, I know.
Like Sunny.
Exactly.
So.
And then the only other person that really does deserve is China.
Yes.
And like we're not gonna. I don't know. Like it should have been this year technically. That should have been China. But
Give
it's
it a couple years.
I don't know. I feel like she deserves it now. She honestly needs something. She was working on trying to get back into a good career limelight in wrestling, and her death didn't help.
Yeah. But, like, I'm pretty sure Molly Holly will mention China. I am happy, though, Ivory is... Right? I said Ivory or Molly Holly?
You said Molly Holly.
I'm sorry. Ivory will mention China. They had a good feud leading up to WrestleMania. The WrestleMania...
I mean, that was one of the most capitalizing moments in that video package that they did on Monday.
Oh, so. Yeah. Trying to think what else.
Well, there's other Hall of Fame rumors. One of them being that...
I've heard this.
Yeah, that Jeff Jarrett will be inducted in this year's Hall of Fame.
I've heard conflicting reports. There's conflicting reports about that.
Well, let me just say one thing about that.
No!
It's not going to happen.
I really don't think it... I don't think it will.
For multitude. One being that he kind of screwed, WWE for a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Right before he left. And the only reason why he had that push for the Intercontinental title was because of Owen.
Yeah.
Like that one, that didn't really deserve it. Like the most mentionable thing that he had was he was the world champion in WCW, and he lied down for Hogan.
Yeah, I don't think Jeff Jarrett deserves it. I don't think he really I think his career could be considered overrated. I really don't think he deserves it. He's not...
I mean, he did start a rivaling company, and for I would say there was some good years that TNA was like, oh, okay, this is like a definitely cleared second place, but
the good years were with AJ Styles' X Division.
Yes, I know.
The main event scene was horrible.
Yes, I know. I'm just saying, like, that's like the only good part of like him as a promoter for that.
I don't think he deserves it. I don't think he's getting in.
I
think the
think he's getting in.
Announcement might be Mark Henry. That would be
pretty boss. I would be pretty excited.
I would love Mark Henry to be inducted. I want them to play somebody's gonna get his ass kicked right into Sexual Chocolate just to mess with him.
Yes.
I'd also like to see William Regal get inducted.
That would be awesome. I would like that.
I feel like he deserves it. I feel like it would be fantastic. He's had a great career. I love him as a general manager. No nonsense. Great Brit.
He was a great general manager for both Raw and what he's doing currently in NXT.
Yes.
So.
But yeah. But going back, congratulations to Ivory. I don't know how many times you could say this, but seriously, congratulations to you.
Good job. We were rooting for you.
Yes.
Let's move on to the next thing, or is there any other rumor stuff that you want to talk about?
Not for Hall of Fame now.
Okay, then. All right, so let's move on to the next thing, which is the dual brand pay-per-view returning. I like that.
I hate it.
Wow, really?
I hate it.
Okay, I'm going to let you go first.
Okay. The brand split was July 2016.
Correct. But it seems like they're completely abandoning it.
Yes. It was a year and a half.
And
they're not doing it for the stars. They're doing it just to up pay-per-view buys, which is kind of useless because of the scheme of WWE Network.
Yes, but at the same time, it would have been... When the brand split did happen, there were 17 pay-per-views. There was too much wrestling content to even keep up with.
I know.
There were some that you couldn't even watch.
But now that they're going to 14, I figured that they would still keep the brand split. And they announced the brand split, which pay-per-views would be which. They already announced, Backlash is going to be Raw. Extreme Rules is going to be SmackDown. You know what I mean? They already announced all of that.
Well, it seems like that's not really going to take into effect until...
Backlash.
The
Backlash after WrestleMania. They were going to have a draft, and then they were going to bring back dual-branded pay-per-views. I don't think that's a good idea because a lot of... Like, imagine The Miz if there was not dual-branded pay-per-views.
Okay.
He'd be stuck in a rut. Same with Ziggler. Same with...
Well, Ziggler's always kind of...
I know, but it'd be...
in his own rut.
It would be worse. Dean Ambrose would not have come into his own had there not been a brand split and brand-specific pay-per-views. Same with AJ Styles. Yeah.
I don't know.
He would have been pushed...
He would have... Yeah, I think the push would have been different.
We would not have gone Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
No, you're right on that.
We would not have gone that. Bobby Roode would have been in a much worse spot. Same with Shinsuke Nakamura.
They were both kind of in like a...
They would have been worse.
They would have been in a lot worse place. I'll agree with you on that.
Yeah,
but
Baron Corbin would not have gotten the spotlight he has gotten on SmackDown.
He's kind of had an up and down, though, on SmackDown.
Up and down, yes, but he's been a prominent member of it nonetheless. You want to look at Raw. Raw, what did Raw have? The women's division got so much focus. We would not have gotten that if it was dual brand. women got such a huge focus on Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, and Cruiserweights did with Enzo.
Yeah, exactly. I know I'm being serious.
No, I know you are. I'm just pointing out that,
Cruiserweights are going to get less time.
Well, they have their own show now, and with the creativeness of, Jeremy Borash on the helm, having someone like Rockstar Spud, Drake Maverick, whatever you want to call him, as, an authority figure, quote unquote, on that, plus this tournament that's going on, which is actually turning out pretty successfully, I might add.
Yeah.
It's in a better spot than it was in its inception.
Yes, I agree. I just do not think that dual brand I do not think they should do dual brand going forward. I think the Big Five, yes, because those are our big events.
I agree with you on that. Yeah.
I don't think that they should take that away. Jinder Mahal, God bless him, gonna be honest, great part of SmackDown. I thought it was his heel work.
I think the beginning and the promise of Jinder was probably the best part, up until the latter parts of him being champion, which were terrible.
And then with Styles, it was great again.
Yeah,
but it's Styles.
Yeah, of course.
But you know what I mean? There's so much that we've gotten. We've gotten the rise of Braun Strowman, the rise of Nia Jax.
The rise of Braun Strowman would have happened regardless, because Vince McMahon loves big sweaty men.
Yeah, but how much more could he have gotten without?
He would have destroyed everything. Yeah, let's be honest.
But look at it this way: would we have gotten that Survive 10 minutes with Braun Strowman with Sami Zayn? Do you really think that would have made it on the card? Do you think that should have made it on the card compared to something like the Intercontinental Championship, which would have gotten bumped, or the United States Championship, or the Cruiserweight Championship?
Okay, I'll see your point on that. I don't know what the exact plan is.
We wouldn't have gotten a Neville heel turn.
No. I hear what you're saying. I understand the brand split as a whole, but to be honest, it's been like this up and down spiral, and it's just there's too much content to put out there, and then no one's specifically going to be drawn to going to watch SmackDown or watching Raw. They're going to try to watch both because it's still one giant cohesion into, the big 5 pay-per-views at this point. So I don't know how they would do it. I think it would be better if they split how do I say this? I think it would be better if you split up everyone within the specific divisions and then have those be the focal points of 2 different shows and 2 different weeks or something like that. Like every week, every other week you have the heavyweight picture and the tag team, and then the following week it's the women and the cruiserweights. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that's an idea that they could go into.
Yeah, but you have to sell arenas.
That's true.
Who's going to go to an arena to just see cruiserweights and the women?
I mean, it depends on how well this cruiserweight tournament goes and how far that's going to go. Because if Neville comes back and you have Rey Mysterio come back, I mean, then you have a draw. So.
No, I know. I think the dual brand, I don't think it should return yet. Maybe next year if this 14 pay-per-view doesn't work.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay.
I do agree that you should have like a draft on one of the pay-per-views. I feel like that'd be an excellent idea. I do not think that it should continue with a dual brand.
Okay. I'll agree with you to give it the last 2018 one last year of actually trying to attempt to do it. The only reason why I like this dual branding is because there's slightly less pay-per-views, if I could put that in air quotes and not be completely sarcastic about it. Because having the 17 was just too much.
Oh, yeah, but they cut down on the 3.
Yeah, and
5 of them are...
Yeah, but now with this there's a whole new announcement going on for pay-per-views that every pay-per-view is going to be 5 hours long with an hour-long pre-show beforehand.
Yeah, do you want that? What it's going to have to be with a dual brand.
I mean...
It's either they make it longer or they keep the dual brand. And I honest to God think the dual brand would just be better for would not work. I think wrestlers would get more burnt out. I think it would lead to more injuries. Look at it in 2015. How many pay-per-views we had coupled with the live events. It wasn't dual brand. So you had Seth Rollins working 5 days a week, plus pay-per-views, Look at all the injuries that happened in 2015.
Okay.
That could be the result of live events, plus television shows, plus pay-per-views every month, sometimes twice a month.
Well, that has to also couple with the fact that they were doing back-to-back shows and that they should have given wrestlers breaks at times. I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying with the dual brand split, it's hard on us, and we're the consumer, and we give money to watch the product. So if we get too much content, we're not getting enough money for them. We've got to pick and choose which one it is. It's not worth it, and they're seeing the value in that.
Yeah, but I don't think that the wrestlers should.
No, I agree with you that I think the wrestlers are kind of getting a bad hand in this because now they have to work double hard. But at the same time, like, what else can you really do?
Well, I can just try. I don't know. For me, as the consumer, I don't mind trying to catch both of them. I'll try.
Well, that's you, and of course you're Mark. So I mean, we don't. Unfortunately, we don't drive their product bottom line. The casual fans and kids drive that product line, and live events as well. And we can't make every live event. We can't be Jumbo, whatever his name is, that's on Instagram that always captures himself on the Jumbotron.
No, I know.
Or Frank the Clown, who's always at these live events.
I just think that if they're gonna go back to this, we might get a repeat of 2015.
I hear your concern. I understand that.
And I think that'd be worse for the product, and be worse for their public image.
I will say that 2015 for WWE was terrible, and a lot of it did have to do with the injuries and basically the creation of product and whatnot.
Exactly.
What they were pumping out for that.
But look at 2016 to 2017. Later half of 2016 to end of 2017. How many injuries were there really?
Not a lot.
Exactly. The only one I could think of was Big Cass, Enzo with his concussion.
But he came back with, 2 months? Not even? Maybe a little bit longer?
Yeah. Cena, but I think he was going off doing movies. Dean Ambrose, Jason Jordan.
Well, yeah, but they're both gonna be missing WrestleMania, and
Jeff
it's still
Hardy.
gonna be. He's still missing WrestleMania. He might come back the day after.
But it's such a short list. That's what I'm trying to improve. That it's a very short list. You're gonna have injuries every year. That's understandable. But comparing that to
2015, where there was 16 people out on injury, and there were a lot of them were
16 pay-per-views and stuff. There was a lot. Or even 15 pay-per-views that everyone had to work. Top stars had to work every single month. I think that they should see how the 14 pay-per-view schedule works. I also think other things. I think Raw should be cut down to an hour. I think
we'll cut down to 1 hour less.
Yes.
Not cut down to an hour.
Cut down an hour, yeah.
I agree with you on that because that's just too much. And then you could put 205 at the end of Raw, and then you can have the mixed match challenge or whatever come at the end of SmackDown.
I think 205 Live should come out before Raw. I think it should come out before
Raw.
Raw.
Well, no, the reason why they don't do that is because they do the
main event.
They do the pre-tapes for main event
I
and
think
Superstars.
they should cut main event.
Yeah, they should cut main event and Superstars because it just.
I think they should cut main event and put give the cruiserweights that time slot on the network.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I feel like that would just do better for them.
Plus, it's a good having an opening match for before a Raw taping or a SmackDown taping is probably better.
Yeah, and cruiserweights end up on main event anyways. Might as well make it relevant.
Of course.
What are your opinions on the dual branding, though? Because we've just been...
I mean, yeah. So I like the idea that it's going back to this 12 and that they're going to be doing, the 5 hours worth of pay-per-view time plus a Raw, SmackDown, NXT, 205 Live. That sounds like a bit much.
Yeah.
Just from a day-to-day throughout the entire week basis. But, I don't know. I feel like for me, it's also less content to prioritize because if that's the case, then I could just watch, at least one of the shows and it won't really matter. Because it won't matter. Because, again, it won't really matter. But what works with the dual brand, with the brand split for this podcast is that you could have watched just SmackDown, I could have just watched Raw, and we would have been caught up and it would have been fine.
Weren't we supposed to do that originally anyways?
Yeah, but we stopped doing that just because of Hulu.
Yeah. Yeah, Hulu's great.
Can't say enough about Hulu. Hulu good.
Yes. I don't know. The dual brand, I see your point that it is a lot of content and the dual brand would change it.
It's just too much. It's too much content, and then it's a waste of content as well because who's gonna honestly be watching that? There's so many. I don't even watch 205 Live, and I've heard good things about it. I just caught up on the mixed match challenge. That took a long time to get to. I occasionally watch NXT, and that's even hard. And I heard the product's good on that, but it's just too much product on a day-to-day basis.
Would it be better if the creative changed?
I mean, I don't know. Like but that's the thing though. Some of the creative is good. It's certain areas of the creative it's bad.
One more question before we should move to the next topic.
Yeah.
Do you think that? Because I know you mentioned the possibility of the pay-per-views, everyone being 5 hours. Do you think that's gonna do worse for wrestling as a whole for WWE, or better?
I think it'll be better for live events. I think the reason why I say it'd be better for live events is that there's probably going to be a crap ton more to do at the stadiums and stuff like that when it's 5 hours long. I mean, not just watching the product, but hopefully they'll be doing something with the crowds and having fun with that, because that would be probably a cool thing. But I honestly don't know. I only briefly read the article stating that the pay-per-view process was going to be 5 hours with an hour before pre-show. So I have no idea what the stadium vibe is going to be like. I don't know what the live event vibe is going to be like. All I know is that from a television and from a viewer, like watching it at home or on their mobile device or anything like that, it's going to be challenging.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of content, plus other people like other shows. I know you and me like other shows. Mm-hmm. I like all the DC drama ones. What else do I like?
I don't know. Blackish?
Yes, Blackish is very good.
Yeah.
And then you like your anime stuff.
I love anime.
Is there any other shows that you watch besides that?
Scandal. Scandal I'm trying to get into. I watch House of Cards, Lucifer.
Do you watch House of Cards?
I do watch House of Cards.
I stopped watching.
It's so good.
I know, but it's also I just stopped watching. I can't.
It's so good though. How to Get Away with Murder is really good.
Okay, yeah.
So good.
Punisher I still need to watch. I just haven't had time.
I've just finished it. Really good. But like there is a lot of content to watch. I do agree with that. I feel like they should cut down the content on WWE.
Well, I feel like they should change up the content though as well, because a lot of it is basically like I don't want to say rerun content, but it's the same type of content. Like there's 3 shows that are basically the same thing, just with one little key difference. Table for 3, Ride Along, and there's another one that's the same. I forget what it is. I think it's it was the JBL show, but because JBL doesn't work with the company anymore, he's not doing it anymore.
JBL works with the company still.
Does he do that network special then?
I don't think he does a network special. I think it's just backstage stuff.
I don't know. I feel like didn't he quit to do that rugby thing?
I think he just quit the announcing.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, let's move on to the next topic. So Ronda Rousey is going to be signing her WWE contract at Elimination Chamber.
And I also heard that it's going to be opening the pay-per-view.
All right. I mean...
I think that this is going to lead to the Stephanie McMahon and Triple H versus Ronda Rousey and a partner at Mania.
I agree with that.
I've heard of other couple of rumors or other storylines, which courtesy of Bleacher Report.
I want to hear this crazy Bleacher Report. So
it's not a report per se, but it's like something that they wish could happen.
Was it posted in the reporting though?
No, it was an article. It was an opinion, which I agree with.
It was an opinion piece. Do you know who wrote it?
Oh man, I
wonder if it was Dave Schilling.
No, I think it's like Graham Matthews. If I remember correctly, it's either Graham Matthews or Eric Beeston, one of the two.
Okay.
He wrote that it would be really cool if Ronda Rousey wasn't sure to sign her contract, and she's like, "Oh, I got to talk to my advocate."
Oh, and then Paul Heyman shows up.
Paul Heyman shows up. Yeah.
It's possible that could happen, but then who would be her opponent then? I mean, who would be her partner?
All right, so there's a couple of rumors floating around. The Rock, of course.
That'd be a fun one. I think
that's if The Rock can get it. You know, if he can get in the ring. Because of his Hollywood schedule.
I mean, what other movies are he's doing? He's doing Rampage, which I think is almost
Skyscraper, Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, based on the Disney ride.
God, he's doing too many Disney. He's doing too many Disney movies again.
It's The Rock.
Well, Skyscraper is basically an updated version of Die Hard.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that.
I don't know, man.
I mean, he's now handicapped. That's the only difference. The only thing I could think of that's still in production, because I feel like Rampage is in post-production at this point.
Rampage is probably post-production. Jungle Cruise, they're trying to make
that one's probably in production right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's supposed to be coming out next year.
Yeah, that's definitely in production by now.
And if Disney loses millions of dollars off of this, they're gonna come after WWE.
Oh yeah, yes they are.
So if The Rock can do it, that'd be great. If not, I've heard other names float around. I've heard Braun Strowman.
That'd be a fun one. I would like to see that.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah, that seems
Shane
like
McMahon.
The easy one. Shane, I wouldn't like that much.
Kurt Angle, I heard, but I heard of a different plan for him.
I like the Kurt Angle one a little bit better than Shane, but
Not until you hear what I have to say at the end of the podcast.
not okay at the end of the podcast. Yes, because you're going to be talking about rumors before we go into our main event. Okay.
Yes. But Rousey signing our contract at Elimination Chamber really does boost the Elimination Chamber viewership. That's really cool, though, because they need people to look at the chamber.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they kind of do, because we're at that point in the road to WrestleMania where, like, these pay-per-views just don't really matter until after the fact.
Yes, because we already know what's set in stone.
We know what the big main things are going to be set in
Reigns versus Lesnar.
Well, I don't know.
Reigns
There was something
Lesnar.
interesting about that.
You will talk about that.
We'll talk about that in a sec. We'll talk about that afterwards.
We'll talk about that in rumors. Okay.
Well, kinda, yeah.
Do you want Rousey to throw Triple H again, and then put Stephanie McMahon in an armbar?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure we are on the same page.
Who wouldn't want to watch that?
Yeah, but to actually do it.
Oh, that'd be awesome. You kidding me? That'd be so great.
That'd be nice.
That'd be so great. Want to talk about the next thing?
Yeah.
The sad, kind of pseudo-sad news.
Let's go into the one after that first.
Okay, so yeah, this is what I was going to be talking about. So now we're having the first ever 7-man Elimination Chamber alongside the first ever women's Elimination Chamber.
Yo, hit that fucking no button. Keep hitting that shit. What the fuck? Who the hell thought this was a great idea? Who the fuck?
Okay, so this is where one of the rumors I've heard kind of comes into play. I heard a rumor that they fudged up on the website where they kind of, spoiler alert, put on who is going to be the winner, and that's why they put Seth Rollins in the Fatal 5-Way on the main event of Raw, which ended in a double, which was cool, but at the same time, like...
Yo, Bray got buried twice at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell, man.
My God. Laughed too hard on that one. But at the same time, like, there's no reason to have a 7-man Elimination Chamber.
No!
And especially, it's got to go up against the first ever women's. Like, seriously?
No one's going to watch the 7-man Elimination Chamber. Look at it this way. It's a fucking triple threat. That's how it's going to start. They're not going to have some pentagram Elimination Chamber bullshit. Because they can't add a 5th pod when they're having 2 fucking chambers, and there ain't gonna be 7 women Elimination Chamber.
Well, hold on. Unless they did what they did similarly to Royal Rumble, where they start off with the men with having 5 pods in, then Braun Strowman gets in, destroys the one Elias Sampson is clearly in, because he's got a thing, and we'll talk about that in mere moments. But if he destroys that pod, then technically that does solve the issue of, where's the extra pod going to be for the other Elimination
Bitch, you
Chamber
can't
match?
remove that. It's a fucking cage.
You're denying the power of Braun Strowman right now.
No, I'm denying the power of WWE builders. This ain't no Bob the Builder, build a block, build a bear, build a chamber bullshit. This a fucking chamber, man. Shit, man, what the hell? You think Braun Strowman's gonna tear down everything and then
Yes, absolutely, because that's his gimmick. He destroys things.
Yo, that means there's a fucking giant-ass door in the Elimination Chamber. They're gonna have 2 doors. The normal door, and then the Braun Strowman motherfucking door. They ain't gonna do this shit.
Yes, they are. Yes, they...
No.
Okay, we're getting off topic. And we're...
First ever 7-man Elimination Chamber, stupid idea. Stupid. I hate it. I hate it so much. It is stupid. They're just using it to be like, Reigns survived the first ever 7-man Elimination Chamber. Oh, golly gee. Golly gee, Corey. Shut the fuck up, Michael. Coach, what do you think? Braun! Like, what the fuck?
You good?
Yeah, I'm saving it for the Braun Strowman shit.
Okay. So let's talk about Jason Jordan missing WrestleMania.
See, you're the fucking reason why there's a 7-man Elimination Chamber. You had to injure your ass. Neck injury.
Okay. Calm down.
But
this one you kind of have to go, okay.
It's because Kurt Angle scolded us for cheering.
Oh my God. We're talking about this about an injured wrestler. My God.
Yo, motherfuckers are cheering at that stage. Like, y'all should be ashamed. Like, Yeah, motherfuckers, y'all should be ashamed. Meanwhile, says the dude that booed the fuck out of Maria Menounos at the Hall of Fame induction in 2013 and got scolded by Bob Backlund. He's like, she is a fan. How dare you scold her? We're like, we're sorry, Bob. Like y'all got scolded by Kurt Angle, Jason Jordan's father, his blood. You know,
half his blood.
He sewed Jason Jordan in Jason Jordan's mom's womb. You know, this ain't no fucking storyline, man.
Oh my God.
Jason Jordan is Kurt Angle's black son. Also, he's a ninja with a neck injury.
Okay.
That does suck, though. That does suck about the Jason Jordan thing, you know. Neck injuries suck. I told you he had the full neck injury. You didn't believe me. And now Jason Jordan's off the card.
No, I don't think
you
Joe
doubted
did.
me.
I think Joe doubted you.
Oh.
I think Joe doubted you.
Someone doubted me.
I don't remember. Well, I have
Don't
to.
doubt the bitch.
Yes, you are the bitch. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I'm going to let you take on this one as we do another exciting episode of the Braun Strowman highlight reel.
Holy fuck! Yo, Braun Strowman should be playing the fucking bass for Shinsuke Nakamura's entrance at WrestleMania. This man is a fucking god. Holy shit. Yo, Elias comes out. Elias goes, hello, I'm Elias. I said, hello, I'm Elias. Who wants to walk with Elias? He starts singing. He starts, using his fingers, wanting me to rock. He can't be no rock. He'll be like a fucking bitch. Because, yo, JJ, what the fuck's her name? JoJo? JoJo goes, ladies and gentlemen, Braun Strowman. The crowd goes wild like, the fuck? Braun's gonna tear shit up? You see Braun Strowman pop up in a chair. Like, oh, man, I'm like Santa Claus without the white shit on my freaking face. Yo, he's just there. He's like, he pulls out a fucking bass. Who the fuck pulls? The bass is smaller than him. Who the fuck? Like, this bass is tiny as shit. And he just goes, hello, I'm Braun Strowman. I said, hello, I'm Braun Strowman. And then just some fucking country shit. Like, I don't know if y'all follow his Instagram page, Adam Scher. He's got some country shit on there. But, yo, he posts like, oh, my mama told me how to sing. I'm going to sing you some country tonight. And he just starts singing. He says, you gonna get these hands. And goes over and power slams the shit out of Elias. And Elias is crawling. He's crawling worse than Heath Slater at the fucking Royal Rumble. He's like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I can't walk. Crawl with Elias. Crawl with Elias. And you're like, yo, Braun's like, you know what? I'm going to crawl with you, bitch. I'm going to crawl with you. He picks up the fucking bass. The fucking bass. Yo, Jeff Jarrett got nothing on this shit, man. Jeff Jarrett whacks people with fucking guitars over the head. He whacks people with basses. He did a one-armed, picked it up. He's like, ooh, Braun. Fucking wails. Fucking wails. Elias with the bass. How the fuck? Like, what the fuck? First off, Braun Strowman is fucking comedic genius. He's monster genius. Creative. Clap in a fucking half. Clap in a half. There you go. Holy shit. What the fuck kind of booking is this? He is charismatic. He's relatable. And he beats people up with fucking bases and chairs. Who the fuck does he think of this? Like, you know what? One week I'm going to throw a chair. The next week I'm going to throw a fucking base. The next week I'm just going to flip over the entire announce stage. And then I'm going to use a grappling hook and shit. Like, yo, this man got like fucking Batman utility belt bullshit creative ideas. Like, oh, let's see what's in this little pocket. Oh, shit. Look at this. I get to use the Titantron this week. What the fucking do? Like, what the shit? This man pops out of dumpsters, out of fucking dump trucks, out of fucking ambulances. This man survives ambulances. And he goes around beating people up with fucking lounge chairs, fucking bases. What else? What else can you use? Like, holy shit. I want to see a handicap match between the Bludgeon Brothers and Braun Strowman. Bludgeon Brothers bring their fucking sledgehammers. He brings his bass. Yo, fucking Meghan Trainor will be his fucking theme song. It's like all about that bass and shit. And then he's just gonna go, all about that bass, get these hands. Like, holy shit.
And that ends the Braun Strowman highlight reel. That feel good?
Yeah, that felt really good.
Meghan Trainor about that bass shit? Oh my god!
I went on a rant.
You went on a real rant. So you enjoyed it. This is what I'm
Yes.
hearing. I enjoyed it watching it in real time, but I've also seen people like not like it.
Why?
Because
He made fun of Elias and then beat him up with a giant base.
yeah, but
Like,
and I disagree with them. They're just saying like it's off character for Braun.
so is him saying, "Oh, Alexa's kind of cute on the mixed match challenge."
Well, yeah, but I don't know. These people are stupid. They don't know what they're talking about.
He's a face. He's gonna do some fun stuff, you know. And he still wrecks shit, but he laughs about it. Like this motherfucker. Yo, you want to see size? There's Elias at 6'5". You have the base at 6'8". You have Braun Strowman 6'10". Braun, base, Elias.
Man, that bass came up. I love Coach when he was saying, "Is that a guitar?" Corey Graves goes, "No, you moron. It's a double head bass." Oh God, we don't deserve Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is a personal
Yo,
gift.
Jericho he announced that Braun Strowman was his new lead guitarist, and you just see the Fozzy concert, and then Braun Strowman just photoshopped on the stage with his bass.
It's so great.
Like, Braun Strowman's booking is amazing. Like, you can't beat that.
Oh, God,
I wish I could be booked like Braun Strowman.
he's literally the king of memes right now. Like, if people like honestly watched wrestling on a more periodic standpoint, they would be memeing the shit out of Braun Strowman
Oh
right
my
now
God.
for that base and for launching the chair and for doing the grappling hook thing. Like, oh my God,
I just can't anymore.
I can't, man. It's so good and so much. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Rich Swann was officially released.
Rip!
Sorry, Rich.
Rip! Looks like you're not gonna be in the Cruiserweight Championship tournament.
Oh my God. Although this was a good idea for WWE to do.
I heard it was mutual.
It was more mutual than I think some of the other ones that happened.
Yeah, like Enzo and Neville.
Well,
and
we don't know about Neville yet. We don't know. Tournament's still going on. There's a couple more slots still open.
I already figured out what the finals are gonna be.
All right. I'm not gonna go into because I feel like that's another time for.
That's gonna be in rumors. That's all gonna be in rumors. I have
Okay.
so many fucking rumors. It is great.
We might actually skip our main topic if that's how much we're gonna be.
I have so many rumors.
Okay.
I love those sites. I love conspiracy theories because I'm like, does this make sense? So
All right.
WWE ain't fucking doing it.
Alrighty then. Let's talk about the next thing.
Hold on, wait. One thing. Wow, Rich Swann, you didn't go all night long now, did you?
That's so bad. Oh my God. All right, let's go to the
All
next
right.
thing before I start laughing really hard.
All right, I just needed to say that.
All right, so this is something that I don't like. The next thing we're going to be talking about is the Fatal 5-Way for the WWE Championship. Why?
You want to go off on a rant or you want me to do it?
You do this one, and then I'll.
Yo,
I'll
AJ
chime in.
Styles is getting the fucking Roman Reigns treatment. Oh, no. Triple threat, that ain't good enough. So let's make it a fatal 4-way. Nah, man. He's got to get the Roman treatment before we feed him to Shinsuke Nakamura. Holy shit. Yo, fatal fucking 5-way. Yo, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Cammy already fucking lost. They already lost, and they were a tag team. And then, yo, we got Baron Corbin, whose last win was what? When he beat AJ for the U.S. Championship and has been losing ever fucking since? Like, what the fuck has he done as of lately, relevantly? Like, he's prominent, but where the fuck's your wins, bitch?
Tag me in.
Like, Dolph Ziggler, where the fuck have you been?
Tag me in.
Tag, bitch.
Okay.
Tag.
So this is my fucking gripe about this. What the fuck? What's the point of doing a SmackDown top 10 list if none of that fucking applies to any of this shit? Not a single one of these people are on the list.
I want AJ to make that a point, like, what the fuck have y'all done?
Like,
I'll kick your ass.
none of these people deserve it. Like, as much as I love Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and, like,
Yeah.
secretly love Dolph Ziggler. But, like,
I want
none of them deserve a title shot.
I'm gonna be honest. I want AJ to go up to Daniel and be like, "Your top 10 list is a joke."
That should be what happens next week on SmackDown.
Or like, you know what he should do? He should be like, "You know what, guys? I'm okay with fighting all y'all Because none of you guys are in the top 10. But I'm number 1, bitch. I'm the phenomenal one, bitch. But, like, the ranking system isn't bad.
The ranking system's full of horseshit. I'm sorry. That's full of horseshit.
Randy brought it up. He brought it up in Smackdown. He's like, I don't care about no fucking list. I'm Randy fucking Orton.
Exactly. So why the fuck does this list matter?
Because Jinder came out and he's like, I'm higher than you, bitch.
No, Jinder's not even on the list.
Oh, he's not on the list?
No, Bobby Roode's on the list, which is what he was trying to say about Randy.
Oh.
But Jinder himself is not on the list, so why the fuck is he talking about
They're
it?
jockeying for the top 10 spot.
They're just, they want to get rid of Ty Dillinger because he doesn't clearly deserve it for being number 10.
No, he doesn't. No, Jinder deserves to be like number 7.
Okay. This top 10 list is just horseshit. It doesn't make any sense. Has still no applicable to any of this that's going on SmackDown. So
Yeah.
I don't understand why they're putting so much emphasis on it.
I don't know.
And then, if we're gonna go back to this Fatal 5-Way, why the fuck are they doing that? They're just trying to compete with fucking Raw doing a fucking Elimination Chamber style match. It's just stupid. It's stupid. I don't like it. God, I wish I had to list one, but I don't.
Yep.
Okay, I don't want to talk about that anymore. Let's talk about the Mixed Match Challenge and the
You
amazing...
can start about it.
Okay.
It's Rusev Day.
And that's exactly what happened because the greatest thing that has ever happened on the Mixed Match Challenge, Rusev and Lana won their first match together.
You didn't think that would happen, now, did you?
No, I did not think that would happen.
I actually thought that would happen. Just because I'm like, Elias and Bailey aren't making it past round 1.
I mean, that's true, but also we all thought that Samoa Joe was going to be
If
at
Samoa
Elias.
Joe was in
Yeah,
it,
if Samoa Joe
Rusev would have gotten wrecked.
Yes.
Hard.
But then again, did not expect Lana to fucking get the pinfall victory. Also, I didn't like that finish just because I thought the finish was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
But love the fact that it started off with Bailey and Elias playing the guitar together. I thought that was hilarious. And then you have Rusev and Lana with matching ring gear.
That's adorable, okay?
It is. And then you had, before the match even starts, you have Rusev in probably the most husbandy things that has ever happened. Start the Lana chant. Lana is the best. Lana's number 1. Lana is the best. Lana's number 1. And oh god, they're
if they do a mixed match championship, they have to win.
yeah, I know they have to.
Like,
They deserve it. They deserve it so much better than any of them, except for maybe like Rusev and Alexa. And that's about it.
Yeah, like I am so happy they won, and then they're gonna lose.
Yeah, I know they're gonna lose next. Well, not next week,
Usos
but
to Naomi.
that's who they're facing. I thought they were facing Bobby Roode or what's the other one?
Charlotte.
No, Charlotte and Bobby Roode. Who they face? Nia Jax and Apollo.
Cruz.
They're not facing. They're not facing them. I thought well, no,
They're
'cause it's-
facing the fans' choice.
Oh, really?
Yes.
In the next round, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
because you have what's his face?
You have Finn
Finn
and
and
Sasha versus
facing-
Asuka and Miz.
Yeah, then you have Braun Strowman and Alexa facing off against Jimmy Uso and Naomi. And then you have I think it's the one after that because then at that point it's 3.
Oh,
And then it's a fan pick one.
Oh, yeah.
So they're facing either Charlotte and Bobby or Nia and Apollo. And that one's going to be probably I think that might be one of the better matches, like actual match quality wise, because the last 2 were like comedic matches.
They were live events. Oh yeah, you're right. Rusev and Lana versus Bobby and Charlotte.
Yeah.
I think they might do the rematch and Rusev and Lana win.
Oh god, that'd be so great.
And then it's Rusev and Lana versus Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss.
Oh god, yes, please let that be the thing, please. I would love that.
I would enjoy that very much. Yeah.
But I also love like their Facebook videos that they've been doing on Lana and Rusev.
It's adorable.
It is, and then she's like breaking the boards, trying her hardest to do it, and then she does it with all of her might and actually does it. It's great. God, they're definitely my fan favorite out of this entire thing.
Oh yeah. But Jimmy and Naomi are also really cool together too.
Yeah, they're cool, but they're not as cute as Lana and Rusev. They're not. Although I was expecting Aiden English to announce them, and I was a little disappointed in that. I was also a little bit disappointed that Lana didn't go to her signature Rusev Crush, but
No, it was Lana Crush, man. Lana crushes everything.
or Rusev or yeah, it was good though.
Yeah.
It was definitely an enjoyable match to watch. And then you had Biggie and Carmella commenting during the whole thing, and what is it? They called Lana had like a bald patch head or something like that. It was so savage. It was so funny.
Yo, they're just mad because they lost. Against
Yeah, they
Asuka.
are. They lost to Asuka. They didn't lose to the Miz and Asuka. They just lost to Asuka. That's
Yes.
it. Let's go to rumors because you seem pretty anxious about that.
Yes. So, one of the first rumors I have is that I'm gonna move this way. There we go. Okay. So one of the first rumors I have is Seth Rollins' opponent at WrestleMania,
Okay.
Kurt
Yeah.
Angle.
Ooh.
Yes. So because Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan, that was the original feud. It is possible that we could see a Seth Rollins Kurt Angle match.
All right. How would that work though? How would that work in story?
Oh, easy. Yo, Kurt Angle's like, you caused my son to be injured and miss WrestleMania.
Wow, he finally cares after only 6 months of him enjoying his
Yeah,
son
but
on
like
the main
his son
roster.
his son is injured though. That's the difference. And
No,
Seth
no,
Rollins
no,
could be like, yo, because of your son, we lost the tag titles. My son's fucking injured, you bitch. And then
Yeah, and that would be pretty sweet match though. I would enjoy.
it would
watching
be a
that.
safe match too, as long as Rollins doesn't do the buckle bomb.
That's the only thing he can't do. No buckle bomb, and he can't go for the neck for the curb stomp. He has to go
Yeah.
for the head.
Yeah.
That's the only thing he could do. Because if he goes for that neck, I mean, that's it. Kurt Angle's done.
Oh yeah. But that was one of the rumors I heard, which I think would be much better placement for Seth Rollins and Kurt Angle. I don't think Kurt Angle should be in the
You shouldn't be facing
No.
Steph and Triple H with
No.
Ronda.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it would be better for him to put over Seth Rollins.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I would like that.
That was one of the rumors I heard. Another rumor that I've been hearing, I've been hearing a lot of Charlotte Asuka. And I've been hearing a lot of Bliss Jax.
I don't think that. Well, actually, yeah, the Asuka thing will probably happen. Bliss Jax. I kind of want to see where that storyline will actually go.
Where they've been?
No, I mean
they've been
like
teasing
where
it for a while.
Well, yeah, they're teasing, but it's like when is it actually gonna take into effect? Like after Elimination Chamber? or-
Probably when Alexa Bliss beats everyone. I also so you know how there's a Johnny Gargano and Andrade Cien Almas match next week for the NXT Championship,
Yes.
and if Gargano loses, he leaves NXT.
Yes.
He's not rumored for the card for NXT or New Orleans.
All right.
So it's like the rumored card is Andrade Cien Almas versus Aleister Black.
Which Black will then win, and then he'll become the new NXT
Yes.
champion, which is what we want.
Yes, we have Baszler versus Ember Moon.
Okay.
For the NXT Women's Championship.
Which Baszler might win.
Yes, she might win. You have rumors of Adam Cole versus Roderick Strong.
Isn't he still in the cruiserweight tournament? Though?
He could lose.
That's true. Yeah.
We have rumors of whatchamacallit? Zelina Vega versus Candice LeRae.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
Yes,
That's something.
that would be cool. We also have rumors of NXT Tag Team Championship, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly versus two other people.
Who are the two other people?
I don't know.
Oh, so you possibly War Machine.
Possibly War Machine.
That'd be awesome. I would love to watch that.
I'd rather TM61.
Really? TM61? That hasn't been heard in quite a long time.
They made a return.
Was it good?
Weeks. It's
I mean, I
TM61.
haven't watched it, so
I'm not a fan of TM61. I never have, but it makes the most sense. I don't think they should bring War Machine out
Yet.
because the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic is taking effect, and then the finals.
Oh, it is. They have.
Yes.
When's that taking effect? And is that the
They announced it.
Is that the summer tournament?
No.
Is it the
Culminates in NXT New Orleans.
So
Okay. War Machine can make their debut there.
It starts or it ends?
Ends. So
at some point during like the next couple
we
months.
could get War Machine there.
Woo! I would like that.
Yeah, exactly. I would also like to see Street Profits versus Red Dragon. I feel like that
would be so much fun to watch.
Yes. I would like to. You know what I'd like to see? Sanity versus War Machine in the finals.
Yeah, that would be a cool one.
And I'd like to see Sanity put them over and Sanity make their debut on Raw or SmackDown.
Agreed, because I feel like a real tag team actually needs to win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. I think the only one that was technically AOP, but it was back when they were shit.
Yeah,
So.
Authors of Pain won it.
The first one was Balor and Joe, and I fucking hated that.
Yeah.
I swear that should have been either Jordan and Gable or the Revival. It should have been either one of those two, and they didn't, and it was really frustrating.
But that's the rumored card for NXT New Orleans.
I like that. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah, which means no Gargano and Ciampa.
Which means it's probably gonna happen at the cruiserweights.
They fight for the Cruiserweight Championship.
So one of them is gonna. Well, it's gonna be Gargano being in the tournament. You're saying?
I think it's gonna be both.
Because
the finals of the Cruiserweight Championship culminates at WrestleMania.
Okay. I like that.
I could see that easily being the thing. Because they still haven't announced the tournament. They still haven't announced the full participants. They're still going through the first rounds. It's 16 men. They've only had
I think 8.
8 matches.
No, not 8. No, I don't think 8 matches. I think it's been 4 or 6.
It's been about 6 matches, so there's 2 more matches.
There's about 2 to 3 more matches, probably.
That's the only way I could think of it.
That would be a pretty cool idea. I do like that idea.
That's the only way I could think of it. Yeah, that's because if they don't have it at NXT TakeOver, they have to have it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. That sounds like a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they need to culminate this story somehow.
Yes.
It's definitely gonna. I think that might be a problem though, because not a lot of people watch NXT.
Yeah, but it's WrestleMania.
That's true. A lot of the marks will know, and then because of that, it will probably cause
and video packaging.
True, and they do usually have the best video packaging at Mania time anyway. So.
Yep.
So it could work. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Any other rumors?
That's all I have. I know you put down rumors too and stuff.
Well, the rumor that I was the Jeff Jarrett thing.
I can't.
There isn't too much on any of the Bullet Club stuff that happened this week.
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of, at least.
Yeah.
I think at the next New Japan show, I think Kodo and Kenny are gonna be teaming. I think that's the only other thing I can really think of.
Yeah, but that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I have too. So, when we come back, we're gonna talk about Elimination Chamber.
Woohoo!
And we're back.
What's up, y'all?
Okay, so our main topic for this week, we're going to be talking about Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
Well, not exactly what's going on in the pay-per-view so much as more of
the history
and everything about it.
So it was a concept created in 2002 by Eric Bischoff during Raw. And the concept was simple. 2 people slug it out. 4 pods. They open up at random intervals. They at random set intervals. The order's random, and then last man standing wins. Winners by pinfall and submission. Now, I got a couple of things on here. 3 of the best match. Well, 3 of the best Elimination Chamber wins. I'm gonna say it like that.
Okay.
Chamber wins. Stars of the Chamber. Who really made it their playground and stuff.
But but interesting facts and tidbits about the Elimination Chamber.
Just cool things,
Okay then. Start off.
I don't know. I wanted to throw an honorable mention in there because I loved this. It wasn't technically an Elimination Chamber match, but just the aftermath. New Year's Revolution 2006.
Okay. So when Edge cashed in Money in the
Yes.
Bank
The
for the
cha-
first time.
Yes, when the chamber wasn't so bad. Like, the chamber was okay, but it was more the after effect. You know, because Edge cashed in on a bloody, beaten up John Cena, who already won. You know, and he wins. He wins the championship. Cashes in Money in the Bank. And I think that's really cool because of the fact of, one, they introduced the concept of being challenged at any time. And it kind of showcased how unpredictable the Elimination Chamber can be. I just threw that as an honorable mention, though, because I can't think of it as a true Elimination Chamber match.
No, I would say the match itself for 2006 would have been the match. But I don't disagree with you. I think that was a great moment that encapsulated the Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
So you can't deny that.
And then I have a couple of people that I feel like are like the Elimination Chamber wins really just did it for their careers. Like, it was just perfect. Do you have any that you can think of off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, that
Or
helped
like three of the
advance?
greatest Elimination Chamber victories. I guess we'll throw it like that.
Greatest Elimination Chamber victories. I mean, no, I can't think of any. I can think of one really good one that was like, that one's for the fans.
Say it, because we'll probably think of the same one.
It's Bray Wyatt.
Yep.
That's like the best one, considering like that was a well-deserved one. It just unfortunately didn't help anything going forward.
No, it didn't.
Like, I can't say like it was great afterwards, but for that moment, for that awe moment of Bray Wyatt getting a win in probably arguably one of the best match types in WWE.
Oh yeah, and the fact that Bray Wyatt won it was just amazing. I remember watching that, and
I think we watched it together.
No, we
no,
didn't.
no, we didn't.
Yeah, I was in my bed.
Okay.
I marked out so much because Bray Wyatt finally won the WWE Championship.
No, we were texting when this happened, though.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we were texting. We were going, "Oh my god," all the time.
Yes,
Yeah, I remember now.
Because Bray Wyatt pinned both John Cena and AJ Styles clean, in succession, and it was really cool to see that. I loved it when he won. I was upset when he lost it.
We were both upset that he
Yeah.
lost it. We're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, because what the fuck, WWE? But I had to rank that as one of like the best star making because that really made him that Elimination Chamber.
Well, until Mania, where it kind of just fell apart. It would have been better for his career if he wasn't in that match that he won the Royal Rumble the month before, and then at Mania winning it off of Orton. But you know, I'm not the booker, so you know.
Yeah.
And what's done is done. So.
I think it was great. I think it was an excellent match. I think Bray Wyatt. I think he did. He's my pick for that one. He's one of them.
That's a fair one.
My second one, Shawn Michaels winning the first ever Elimination.
Yeah, that has to be on the list. I would have picked that as my number one though, but
I have one more for that.
All right,
because this is for multiple reasons, but Shawn Michaels winning was fantastic because he came in, he cleaned house. He came in after believing that he would never come back. 2002 was his comeback year. He had an excellent match, unsanctioned match at SummerSlam against Triple H. He then proceeded to have the feud of the year with him. I really do think that Shawn Michaels deserved that, and it was star-studded too.
yeah, you had Goldberg. You had
Nope.
no. Yeah,
no, 2003. That was 2003.
Oh, okay. I
It
could have
was-
sworn Goldberg was in that one.
No, he was in the next one at SummerSlam. This was at like Survivor Series.
I know.
It was Triple H, Kane, Booker T, Shawn Michaels, who else? Rob Van Dam, and I believe Chris Jericho.
I'm gonna Google it now, but I'm pretty sure.
Goldberg was not in that one because he was in the second one, which he lost against Triple H.
What is this? 2002? You said, or 2003?
2002. Goldberg lost, and he should have won at SummerSlam in the Chamber, but Triple H beat him, and then Goldberg won the next night. Oh no, it could have been Randy Orton in 2002.
Okay, so here's the list. For the Raw brand, it was Triple H, Rob Van Dam, Booker T, Kane, Chris Jericho, and Shawn Michaels. You're right.
Yes,
Yeah, you're right.
I am. But I think that was also good because it really set the standard for the Elimination Chamber, and it kind of proved that Shawn Michaels could still win the big one. Yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
I thought that because it was the comeback year of Shawn Michaels that it deserves to be number one. But I'm more curious about your number one.
My number one.
You're laughing, so I don't like that smirk. But go on.
2009.
Really?
2009 World Heavyweight Championship.
Really?
Edge won it.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because he lost the WWE Championship earlier that night, beat the fuck out of Kofi Kingston, took his spot, and then won the Chamber. That was cool. That was such a great match. It was him, Rey Mysterio, John Cena. I think Jeff Hardy. Oh man, could you look it up?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. In the match, you have Edge, Jeff Hardy, Triple H, Undertaker, Big Show, and Vladimir Kozlov.
That was WWE Championship. Look up World Heavyweight Championship.
Let's see. For the world, it was John Cena, Kane, Rey Mysterio, Mike Knox.
Mike Knox was in that match.
The Nux boy. Ah, God, I miss Nux. And Chris Jericho. Oh, and then Kofi Kingston, but he got replaced with Edge. So
I think, if I remember correctly, I think Edge has been in the most Chamber matches. I'm trying to look it up right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try looking up as well.
Let's
see.
He had such a history around Elimination Chamber and around Elimination Chamber events. Besides cashing in the Money in the Bank, he's also won numerous of them. He's won, I believe, he won 2011. He won the 2009. He's participated in 3.
I don't know. I feel like Triple H has way more.
Yeah, but Triple H barely won any of them.
Yeah, one, but being a participant.
He won 2. He won 2.
I'm saying in a participation thing,
Yeah.
that I feel like Triple H.
Oh no, I think Triple H participated the most. We're already at
Most.
4 that he's participated in and stuff. But Edge is.
Edge, I think, won the most. Yeah.
I don't know. Whenever I think Elimination Chamber, I think of Edge. He's built like TLC. I feel like he's built around opportunities, and the Elimination Chamber is pure opportunities. When I think of Hell in a Cell, I think of Undertaker and I think of Triple H. I don't associate them with Elimination Chamber as much. I don't know. What do you?
I don't know. When I think Elimination Chamber, I think Triple H mainly for being in it. And then I also think of probably one of the best moments in the Chamber was when Undertaker was champion. He was about to beat Chris Jericho. And then Shawn Michaels comes out, super kicks Undertaker. Chris Jericho pins the Undertaker to become heavyweight champion. And it kicks off career versus streak.
That's annoying.
Which, it wasn't the best. Now, it wasn't the best WrestleMania match between the two, but it was certainly a great starting point for their feud. I think it was. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm looking at this article right now. It's by Bleacher Report, Ryan Dilbert.
Mm-hmm.
And did you know that 6 winners have entered the number 5 spot, and 5 victors have entered the last spot?
So the last spot and the 5th spot are the main determinants for who's gonna win the Chamber.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
So Roman Reigns is entering number 5.
Ah, okay. You know what? Something about this Chamber, which is actually a little bit different than all the other ones, is that they're really putting an importance on who comes in at which time. So you have The Miz now, who lost to John Cena, coming out as number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Elias Sampson at number 6. So between number 6 and 5, who's gotten the most championships? 5? The 5 spot or the 6
5 spot? 5 spot's gotten 6.
Okay, so by a margin of 1.
Yes.
By a margin of 1.
And we're both wrong. Triple H was only in 6. John Cena was in 6. Randy Orton was in 6. Chris Jericho was in 8.
Chris Jericho's in 8? Oh my god.
That makes sense though. He was in 2002. He was in 2003. He was 2010, 2009, 2012, 2013. No, not 2000. No, I think 2000. 2004. No, not 2014. 2015, 16. I think 2016 or 2000. Yeah, 2016, I think. He's in 2008, 2007. He's in a lot of them.
Dang.
Yeah, but yeah, Edge really isn't up there. But like, oh, Edge has won 2. Only 3 have won multiple chambers. Triple H at 4.
Triple H won 4 of them. Jeez.
4. John Cena's at 3. Edge is at 2.
Oh, okay. So that's why I'm thinking Triple H mainly for that. But I feel like the most impactful ones that you're thinking of are the ones that you watched when you were a kid, though. So that's why.
I don't know. I just think, I don't know. Edge is, because if it was in the chamber, he would. If we included the aftermath of the chamber, he would have 3 victories.
That's true. That's true.
You know, I think it's cool. I think that first off, Chris Jericho being an 8. Fuck.
I didn't think that one. That's for sure.
He's won none of no.
He's won one of one.
None.
No, one. He's won one.
Yeah, the World Heavyweight one. Yeah.
He won 1.
I was thinking of the 2012 one against Punk.
No.
He's won 1 chamber. Triple H has won 4. What the fuck? He's won 2003. He's won 2009. He's won 2000. What? 2000. He didn't win 2006.
2007, maybe?
No, he was injured.
2008? Which ones did he win?
Yeah, try and figure that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I think he won 2008.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
No, I don't. Oh, fuck. Did you know that Edge is the only foreign-born champion? Foreign-born winner?
Of the Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because Edge is from... not Edge. Chris Jericho's from...
Winnipeg.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, he's
Originally
he's from what is it?
New York.
New York?
Manhasset.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that because his dad was a Ranger. Forgot about that.
Yup. But, like, I don't know. I always loved the Elimination Chamber. I think one of my favorite spots was Rob Van Dam doing the 5-star splash.
Yeah, that one.
And then killing Triple H.
Yeah, I know. That one was pretty awesome.
That was cool. I loved Goldberg spearing Jericho through the pod in
wasn't
2003.
Wasn't that after Chris Jericho like put Goldberg in his place or something like that? You remember hearing that story?
Yeah.
Was it after that?
I think it was around the same time. Like, they had their match. They still had, like anger issues. And then Goldberg proceeds to spear Jericho through a pod.
It's only fair. You can't embarrass me in front of the boys. I have to embarrass you in front of everyone else.
Yo, Mark Henry destroying the pod before he was supposed to enter.
And he stayed in there. Another interesting one was one of the Undertaker's ones, and he got burned by the pyro.
2010.
Yeah. And then they just kept proceeding to pour water all over him and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that. Let's see, who else was really cool in the chamber? Yo, Undertaker was like choking everybody out in 2008.
Yeah, he was.
Yo, he did the Hell's Gate on Batista, on Gali. Yo, I think he did on Big Daddy V too. I think he was in the chamber too. Who was in 2008? Look that up. 2008 chamber.
Well, hold on. I'm looking at all the times Triple H was in the thing. Which one was it? The how many Elimination Chamber
4
matches? How many times he's won in them?
He's won 4. He's been in 6.
Okay, I'm just looking at which ones he won specifically. Like when?
He was in 2002, 2003. Was he in 2000? Was there one in 2004? I don't know. 2002, 2003, 2008, 2009. No, not 2008. No, he was in 2010. He was in that one too.
Yeah, he was in that one.
Because he eliminated Sheamus, and that's how that feud got kicked off. There's no listing of which ones he's been in?
Nah, Wikipedia's not giving it to me.
Oh, shit.
What did you want me to look up? I'm sorry.
2008 participants for the one where Undertaker won. Because I know he went to go challenge Edge. And I remember that was big too, because Edge has been like at the end of the Elimination Chamber for a lot of them. Like, he's been the goal too, which is really cool. I like Edge. So I'm an Edge head.
Okay, so for the Smackdown one, oh my god.
What?
This is an interesting one. So you had The Undertaker,
Yes.
Batista, Big Daddy V with Matt Stryker.
Yes.
And you had Fit Finlay.
Yes.
And you had The Great Khali with Rajin Singh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and our boy, Montel Vontainius Porter, MVP.
Yo, MVP died in that match.
A lot of people died in that match. Yeah, but the Elimination Chamber is pretty important, I'd say. I'd say it's one of the most, like, important structure, like, matches, like, gimmick matches that WWE's ever created.
What's the worst one you can think of?
The worst one?
Yeah.
It's got to be the tag team one. I got to say, I mean,
I have a couple of bad ones in my head right now.
I'm thinking of the tag team one because I remember them. What was it? It was the Los Matadors. That was the New Day, as they were bad guys.
Primetime players.
Primetime players.
Ascension.
That's how you already know it's bad.
And
then there was another tag team.
Lucha Dragons.
That
was 5.
And I think Kalisto like fell through the top, and like the New Day was holding on to them.
Yes.
And then you had Torito on the top of one of the pods during the match. It's like, that's stupid.
There was one more tag team though. What did we say? We said Ascension, Primetime Players, New Day, Los Matadores, Lucha Dragons.
What is this? 2015.
2015, yeah. Shit. What was the last tag team?
I'm looking.
I'm trying to think right now. Like that's. Oh man. Fuck.
Okay, so, nope, not.
Fuck.
Shoot, I can't even. I don't think that match was on here, was it?
2015.
It was definitely 2015.
Yep.
I don't see it
Because it was the same one where Ryback won the Intercontinental Championship.
Right. Okay.
And Sheamus didn't, for some odd fucking reason. Cause fuck WWE in 2015.
Let's see.
Wait, was
the
it
Elimination Chamber
Wait,
tag
was it
teams.
Tyson Kidd and Cesaro?
You had the Ascension, Lucha Dragons. Yeah, Tyson and Cesaro.
That's what
Los
it was.
Matadors, and it's El Torito, and Primetime Players.
That was an okay match. I think the
New Day.
Intercontinental Championship match was worse. That was really bad because Ryback won. But you're forgetting 2006's Chamber.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know,
From,
CM Punk,
God.
Bobby Lashley, Big Show, Sabu, Rob Van Dam.
Yeah, it was the other one that wasn't the John Cena one.
What?
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the World Heavyweight one, correct?
Nope.
Which one was that?
ECW World Championship.
ECW.
Extreme Elimination Chamber. December to Dismember.
Really? 'Cause, I might be looking at the long one.
2006.
Well, I'm looking up 2006 Elimination Chamber. It's only giving me New Year's resolution, so it just goes
Look
to
up
show.
December to Dismember.
Yeah, let me look that one up.
Cause that was bad. I'm pretty sure it was like Test. Yeah, I think it was like Test, CM Punk, Bobby Lashley, Big Show, Rob Van Dam, and Sabu. Paul Heyman was pushing for CM Punk. Vince McMahon wanted Bobby Lashley to win, and then Paul Heyman quit soon after.
Yeah, so it was Bobby Lashley, Big Show, CM Punk, Hardcore Holly,
That's who it was.
Rob Van Dam, and Test.
Test was so no Sabu.
No.
Okay.
No,
he was supposed to be in it, but Big Show destroyed him. Something like that. I know Big Show found his way into the match somehow. That was a bad match. That was the reason why
CM Punk was the first eliminated.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was. Then Hardcore Holly, then Van Dam, then Test, then Big Show.
Yeah, all WWE guys at that point.
And they were all eliminated by a certain weapon. CM Punk was eliminated by a chair, then pinned by a five-star frog splash.
Yep.
Test was eliminated by Bobby Lashley with a fucking crowbar.
Oh shit.
Well, he's pinned with a spear, but he was used against a fucking crowbar. Let's see. Big Show had a fucking barbed wire bat. Oh my god.
Yeah, each pod had a
Well, not all of them,
weapon.
because Hardcore Holly and Van Dam didn't have any.
That's upsetting.
And Bobby Lashley had a table.
Yeah. No, that's because they started, I think.
No, Bobby Lashley
No,
was...
Hardcore Holly and Van Dam.
Yes, they were. They were 1 and 2. Oh, no, they were 2 and 3. CM Punk... Yeah, they were 1 and 2. CM Punk was 3. Test was 4. and Big Show was 6, and Bobby Lashley was 5.
Yeah. So yeah, this was a really bad match.
Yeah, I could see why. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, there was a lot of I don't know.
Do you have any other questions about the Elimination Chamber? Because we kind of got to wrap this up soon.
Last one. What was your favorite Elimination Chamber?
My favorite one, it has to be Shawn Michaels and the Triple H one, and the very first one.
Okay.
It has to be that one because that comeback story was great.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember playing that on the it was one of the WWE games. It was Rivals. I think it was the one after Punk's game. I think that was the one. I don't remember. But they had a Rivals was like their Superstar Showcase mode that year, or Universal mode, or something like that. I forgot what they called it. And being a part of that and also watching all the video packages and stuff, it looked really intense and awesome. And then rewatching it on the network, of course, because of that was pretty awesome. So, but I would say that was really important, though.
Okay.
Which one was your favorite?
That I can really think about. I always come back to that one where Edge speared the fuck out of Kofi Kingston and then took his spot. Because that was really cool. Because it was everyone beating the fuck out of John Cena and then he got eliminated. And then I just remember Jerry screaming, "We're gonna have a new champ!" No, it was... Who was the commentary team? I think it was Jim Ross just screaming, "We're gonna have a new champion tonight!" What, Nate? World Heavyweight Championship. Was that Raw or SmackDown?
Yeah, it was World Champion.
Was that Raw? I think that was Raw at the time, right? World Heavyweight Championship?
No, I gotta look it up again. Give me a second.
Because John Cena was World Heavyweight Championship, and he's always been on Raw. Because I just remember someone, I think it was Jerry, like, "We're going to have a new champion tonight. It's official. There's going to be a new World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, my God." And I just remember that, because John Cena got fucked over so badly.
Okay, so... No, it was SmackDown.
World Heavyweight Championship was SmackDown.
Oh, no, wait. It's a
2009. World Heavyweight
2009. Okay, you got me confused because I put down 8. Okay, hold on.
2009. Because I remember John Cena got a 619 from Rey Mysterio into a code breaker, into a spear, into a swanton bomb.
Yeah, so
because Mike Knox somehow got eliminated before all that.
Yeah, it was Raw. It was Raw.
Yeah. So Jerry was just screaming, "We're going to have a new champion. John Cena's been pinned." I just remember that call, and it was great. I think it ended with Edge and Rey Mysterio.
That is correct.
And, like, oh, man, that sequence was so cool, because just John Cena got the Big Show treatment, the Kane treatment. I had to get 5 finishers because I'm Superman, and it was so cool. It was so cool. Like, oh, my God. Like, imagine that. 619 kick. Into the codebreaker. Into a spear. Into a swanton motherfucking bomb. Like, that's cool. That is some cool shit. Like, that honestly is my favorite one. And I had all of my favorites, like Edge, Jericho, Rey Mysterio, Cena, Jeff Hardy, and then there was Mike Knox.
Mike Knox.
Yes.
Don't doubt on Mike Knox. Mike Knox is awesome.
Eh?
Vastly underrated. Vastly underrated, in my opinion. Anyway, that's going to be for the show this week. I think next week we're going to start on our...
predictions, boys and girls.
Our predictions and our... I guess, what would you want to call it? Your WrestleMania series for the title? Is that what you want to call it? Our predictions title?
Yes. Our
series?
WrestleMania series.
WrestleMania series? All right, a WrestleMania series between myself, CJ, and...
Possibly Joe.
For a predictions championship.
All right. And on that note, until next time, Audio Marks. Thank you, everyone, for staying tuned to our podcast. Special shout out to the Sachem Public Library for the continued use of their equipment and space. Continue supporting us by rating and subscribing through Patreon, Audio Boom, Stitcher, TuneIn, CastBox, Radio Public, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Play Music, and Apple Podcasts at Marks for Life Podcast. And now, check out our YouTube channel, Marks for Life, for our podcast playlist and other content. Please follow us on our social media on Twitter at Marks for Life Pod, Instagram at Marks for Life Podcast, our Tumblr page, Marks for Life Podcast, and our Facebook page, Marks for Life Podcast. And Email us at marksforlifepodcast@gmail.com for any questions, comments, or feedback. Until next time, Audio Marks.